All right, some showmanship schooling, early March 2023. There, she just got in front of me, so I went ahead and backed her up. She is in her show halter. I think it's an old Circle Y or an old text hand. I can't remember which one I lost in the fire and which one that is. One or the other. So her front feet are looking really good there, but I'm not happy with that rear right foot. So I'm going to go ahead and try to fix that. Just trying to there kind of reset her a little bit. She's getting a little defensive there. So I got a little bit more intense with my cue, so she understands that this is not a game. All right, so she was better there, not perfect, but better. She's pointed towards, they were angled towards the camera a little bit here, so it looks like her front feet aren't any good, but they were. All right, I do not like that step out that far with the rear right, and right about here, she steps out with the left. I may have missed that at the time, but I did know it was becoming an issue. This is part of the reason why I actually videotaped this session with Goose, because I knew it was becoming a problem. I wanted to see what I was doing, what she was doing, and how we can improve. Just going to reset, do the same side here. That stop was much nicer. There. All right. Yep. So she tried to fix something there. She was standing a little camped under. She tried to fix it, and I made her stand a little camped under. So that is my just not as good of an eye. So she really thought about moving backwards for that pivot. But as soon as she got into it, she did quite a bit better. That rear left foot got really planted. She did well. We ended up with a nice hind end, a pretty nice 4/4. And when I reached down, I was just fixing the Velcro on one of her boots. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Again, a better stop, just a little bit more mindful, but I would still like to see a little bit of a crisper stop. There we go. Her front end is almost perfect. It's that rear. It was a rear right foot. There you go. The rear's in good shape, and the front's in good shape. Nice job. So she did quite a bit better for this one. So we stopped. She got a cookie. Goose is very food motivated. So here, just thinking about the... Yep, so she's stepping out. So I gave her the option to fix it. She did not fix it. So here, I fixed it. So I'd like to actually go ahead and watch that again. So we're going to pause it. We're going to go back. Okay. So right about here, there you go. There's a decent step out, and step out. So she stepped out way more than she should have. That is why I chose to go ahead and fix that by moving her backwards. This mare is growing. She will be 6 in June. This video was taken really only a couple weeks ago. But you can tell she's butt high. So she's very heavy on the front end by default. So here again, she stepped out, but she was camped under. So that was my fault. So I went ahead and tried to get one more correct step and then reset her again. That front left isn't quite where I wanted it. Not that far, Goose. So I'm being a little nitpicky, asking for the other foot at that point because she's there we go. So that is a really nice setup for her. She's really underneath her shoulder there. She's underneath her hindquarter there. Looking a little on the posty-legged side, but she's really not very post-legged. I'm not sure if it's just an illusion with her tail there and the white socks. Who knows? But she's looking a little posty-legged there, and she's really not. All right, so here I'm prepping her for a pivot. I'd rather have a step back. She really stepped bad out of that one, but I tried to redeem her for it, and she actually did redeem herself a little bit here. She knows what's wrong. Just not paying attention there. She would have been so perfect if that rear left hind, would not have moved there. All right, so she set back up pretty good there, so I kind of left it there. But obviously we have our work cut out for us. So here's to the 2023 show season. If anyone in the southeastern Michigan area, namely Monroe County, is interested in helping me show her this year, I am taking essentially applications. She is not a pleasure horse. She is more of a ranch horse. She's a really fun ride. She's very honest. She can tolerate a mistake. She's not marish. She's really fun to ride, but she is not a beginner horse. So if you think you fit the bill and you are in Monroe County, Michigan, and you would like to help me show her, please reach out to me at 734-957-3600.